Hey everybody! So I did teaser reactions for this movie, Chakravarthy, starring the challenging star Darshan. Now I asked in my previous video on the teaser reactions, what does challenging star mean? And I got a couple of different answers, but the most common one seems to be that he worked a lot of jobs and odd jobs in the film industry behind the camera and a little bit in the TV shows. And then he got offered an action role in a movie. And so they call him challenging star because he became a star in a very challenging way. So that seems to be one that makes the most sense to me as well. But I have gotten some other answers, but that one seems to be the correct one, I think. Now, when I did the teasers, I liked a few of the shots. We didn't get too much. I know that this is a story about gangster life from the 1980s until today, so it spans a couple of decades, a few decades. And I like period pieces, so I would be interested in seeing how they do the production from each decade and whether or not you can see that translation. And when you look at a scene, if you can tell which decade it's taking place in. I would be interested in that. But let's check out this trailer. I don't have any subtitles, no closed caption. But we'll take a look at it and see what they got for us. Interesting shot. I like the horns and the music. Angry police. Oh, that was a cool shot with the horse racing. Then it looks like it might be a masala type movie. The boat shots from the helicopter look pretty cool. Doesn't look like I need subtitles. Combination of brain and crime. Chakravarthy. Alright, so it looks like they're gonna have a mix of things in there. Some action, some drama. But it does look like they're focusing on the gangster crime life. And I do like that. If you're going to do a movie about a gangster and a crime life, you should focus on that as your main. You can have a love story in there and some action elements, but don't make that the core of your story. Especially for something that spans a few decades. You've got to have a lot of characterization, especially in the beginning, in the first act, so that you're emotionally involved in that character so you can follow them through his career. If they don't have that, then the movie would fall flat. And it looks like they might be doing that And I think it's probably about 3 hours is what I would be guessing for this type of movie. And they probably have some good characterization in that first half an hour to an hour. My only concern would be that it might drag a bit in the beginning. So I would want them to give some good characterization, but make it a tight characterization so that you like the character pretty quickly in the movie, or at least you're emotionally involved with the character pretty quickly in the beginning so that you can go on this ride for the rest of the movie. And they did mention in there like his return, so I'm assuming he may get arrested or goes into hiding for a little bit around the midpoint of the movie, and then he's got to come back and maybe regain his power. I like some of the shots. I really liked the shot from the sky where you're seeing the horses run in the horse race. I like that shot because it's kind of an overhead tracking shot. You're following the horses. You get a real idea of how fast they're going. I enjoyed that. The rest of it looks pretty good with the color schemes. The film stock seems a bit grainy, and it could be that they're trying to use that to show the time era. Maybe it increases in quality as the movie progresses. I can see that. But it does look a bit grainy. And the action scenes are over the top, which it seems to be pretty normal for these kind of movies. And the fans of these movies enjoy that. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's just if you're not a fan of over-the-top action scenes, you may not enjoy those. But I don't think it would be a major part of the movie. Most of it's going to be focused on this character. So it looks pretty interesting. This is a Kannada film, so it probably doesn't have a huge budget. But it looks like with the budget they have that they're doing some great shots in there. And yeah, I think the fans of Darshan are probably going to really enjoy this movie. Pack the theaters. But let me know what you guys think. If you're a fan of Darshan or if you're not. Comment below and let me know your thoughts. Also, you can join my Discord server. We have chat rooms for everybody with different rooms in there to talk about different subjects. It's fairly recent, so we don't have a large community on there yet, but the bigger we grow, the more conversations they will be. Also, I've got shirts now. You can buy those. Links to that and everything else is in the description below, so check that out. You can also follow South Talkies. I got links to all of their social medias as well, so check those out too. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends. And I will see you on the next video.